Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ultimate Pokemon challenge I have devised for myself, which is, can I defeat Pokemon Sword in a hardcore Nuzlocke setting with lizard Pokemon only? Lizard-themed Pokemon only. That is what we are that is what we are here to find out today. As you can see from the counter, I have already failed this challenge 3 times. So this is attempt number 4, and let's get on with it. So, what is a hardcore Nuzlocke, and what is a hardcore Nuzlocke with lizards only? Well, a hardcore Nuzlocke. Let me just introduce you to the rules real quick. It's easier if I open my notes. So with a Nuzlocke, the basic rule is that you can only catch 1 Pokemon per route/area. Usually that is the first Pokemon that you encounter. And every Pokemon that is KO'd is considered permanently dead, and you need to box them or release them. These are the 2 most basic rules of any Nuzlocke. There is a third one, which is... we are going to play by this, which is whenever the Pokemon... whenever you wipe with your party, like regardless of if you have any more Pokemon in the box that you could use, that is a reset. So these are the basic rules of a Nuzlocke. The hardcore rule set includes 4 major... okay, let me try that again. The hardcore rule set involves 4 more rules, which are... there we go, 4 more rules. So the hardcore rule set's 4 more rules are set mode only. We always have to be on set mode. Yeah, we cannot use any items in battle. We cannot overlevel the next gym leader's Pokemon. And we cannot use duplicate Pokemon either. The next gym leader's Pokemon's highest level, you can see... okay, let me rephrase that one as well. It's very early today, but I was just so eager to try another run because this is really enjoyable. So, the Pokemon that is the strongest. So each gym leader's, like last Pokemon's level is... you can find that below here. And so this is... so basically, until we defeat Milo, the first gym leader, we cannot level above level 20. In Pokemon Sword, especially Pokemon Sword and Shield, it is not very... like, it's not far-fetched to have a Pokemon that is level 100. You can make your starter level 100 in, like, just a bit of grinding. Especially if you go to the Crown Tundra, you instantly get access to... like, the highest level XP candies, out of which you need, I think, like... 20, 30-ish to have your starter at level 100. So yeah, we are not allowed to do that, basically. So most importantly, we're going to pop into the menu to set up set mode, and it has to be, whatever we do, set mode has to be active throughout the whole run. So options, and we are going to set this to fast for the time being, so this is the most important. We can give nicknames, that is of no concern. I personally like to turn on skip movies because we have just seen the movies of this game way too many times already, I believe, and once we grab the bag, off we go. Now you might be wondering, because now we have established the rule set for a hardcore Nuzlocke. You might be wondering, what is a lizard-only hardcore Nuzlocke? Well, in a lizard-only hardcore Nuzlocke, we can only use Pokemon that are lizard-themed, such as Sobble, our starter. I was practicing speedrunning this game for a week. Like, the challenge was, can I learn to speedrun Pokemon in a week? And every time we would pick Sobble, but Sobble would get deposited before the first gym leader. So, in memory of all those Sobbles we have just boxed very early, this is a run where we intend to take Sobble to the very end to defeat Leon. Now, you could like this whole challenge. I have a link in the description. Also, I feel like I have forgotten to update a few things about my yeah, there we go. For instance, the game is missing. It's Pokemon Sword and Shield. There we go. Okay, never mind that little intrusion. There we go. Easy. So, what are lizard Pokemon? For this whole challenge, I have compiled like a rule set for myself that I'm going to follow. And that is that this whole challenge is basically based on a genius thing, which is called the Pokemon Phylogenetic Tree of Life, made by the Wormchar. And it's genius. If you go to the description, you can open my rule set, and there will be a link to it. And just take a good 5 minutes. For me, it took like a solid 5 minutes to understand what this really is. If you have trouble understanding it, I suggest you scroll down to the very bottom of this huge PNG or JPEG rather. And I think from there you will get a better understanding of what this is. It's genius. It's all kinds of awesome, and this whole run is based on basically this list of which Pokemon belong to the family of reptiles and then the family of lizards, basically. So, in order for you to understand this a little better. So what are lizard Pokemon? Basically everything that resembles a lizard, who would have guessed? So that includes modern day lizards, prehistoric lizards, aka dinosaurs. The word saw literally translates to lizard. And we also include fantasy lizards, dragons, right? So again, the word dragon means serpent, aka lizard. So this is the basic premise of this run, that we are only able to use or only allowed to use these type of Pokemon. Now, further rules. If you understand what Pokemon are excluded, I think we will have a better understanding of what to expect, because I don't want to reveal just yet all the Pokemon we're going to catch. Our very first catch is of course going to be, well, our first encounter, if you will, is going to be Sobble, because Sobble is a lizard, believe it or not. It's based on a chameleon, which is a lizard. And also, we are going to name this Sobble every time after the legendary Nuzlocke, how he introduces himself. Probably the best Nuzlocke in the world. The one and only Pokemon challenges. If you're watching this, I love your videos. Thank you so much for all the content and all the thinking out loud your strategy, and that just helps, you know, with these challenges so much, and they make it so much fun and accessible, I feel like, which is probably the most important reason, because I'm doing these challenges live and on a YouTube platform because I want people to try this, because these are extremely fun. Pokemon can get really old if you don't set Pokemon is very easy if out of the box, and if you don't impose restrictions upon yourself, they will become not very fun very quickly, unless you are I don't know, a hardcore shiny collector or something, which I am not. So, other than that, peoples of chat, I am going to name the Pokemon after your names, or any name that you suggest within the boundaries of PG-13, of course. and with that, let's face hop. So, what Pokemon are excluded? As I said, first of all, very important, no legendaries. We cannot use any legendaries. Then, Toxtricity and Salazzle are both excluded, are both banned, because these lines are amphibians and not lizards. Surprise, surprise. Same goes basically for Dragonair and Dragapult, although, I don't know, some argument could be made that they should be included. I don't think so. They are, especially because of their base forms, they are both considered amphibians by the Pokemon phylogenetic tree of life. Genius piece of thing. From the prehistoric / fossil style Pokemon, Archeops and Arctovish. No, sorry, Archeops, Aerodactyl, Arctovish, and Arctozolt are banned, and this Sobble is really good. Okay. So, once more. From prehistoric style Pokemon / fossil Pokemon, Archeops and Aerodactyl are banned because they are more flying themed. You could, like, I could see people argue that these are not lizards, and I understand. So I personally banned them. Then we have Arctovish and Arctozolt, which are mainly bird, like literally bird and fish themed Pokemon. So I personally have banned them as well. And then, most important of all, like, I'm not a biologist or anything, but I'm pretty sure frogs, crocodiles, turtles, and snakes are not lizards. So again, I have disincluded all of those. So we're not going to see any polytoads or skirtles or Arbok. I think Arbok is not even in this game, but whatever. And no crocodiles either during this run, because those are not lizards per se. And one more thing, there are 3 Pokemon that are not in the game that are considered lizards, again, by this list, which are Rampardos, Shieldon, and Meganium. These are not in the game, so automatically banned, I guess. Furthermore, finally, the last 3 Pokemon that I personally have banned are Tyranitar, Aggron, and Lickitung. These are, again, considered like lizards by the list, but I think that most people, or like the argument would be really heated, like whether or not Tyranitar is really a lizard, because it has bug-like traits. Obviously it's a rock type, so I think the Pokédex entry is like it feeds on rocks or something like that. And like Aggron is, again, more of those, you know, these are more of the strange ones, like these are more of the strange things that, you know, I just don't want to argue over. I think, like, especially with, like, Tyranitar and Aggron in the proper setting, these are really powerful Pokemon. So, I have personally decided to just ban them from that list. So, this ban list actually limits the available Pokemon down to less than a dozen. So can we, using hardcore Nuzlocke sets, using hardcore Nuzlocke rule sets, defeat Pokemon Sword with only a handful of Pokemon? That is what we are here to find out. Also, these 3 Pokemon, I personally choose to, like, it doesn't really matter, but just these three Pokemon, since these are like non-skippable encounters, I treat them as like trainer battles, and I have to battle them. It literally doesn't matter because they don't give enough XP to, or enough like EVs to warrant their place. So I don't know why, I just defeat them. It doesn't really matter. And you know what? Okay, speedrunning reflexes were activated, and I just ran from the last one. It literally doesn't matter, as you can see. Now, you might be wondering, how are we going to catch, with a Nuzlocke rule set, the appropriate Pokemon? Because, especially with some of these lizards, as you might imagine, these are quite rare encounters, and as such, like, what are the chances of us catching these Pokemon? Well, here's the thing. Especially with Pokemon Sword, there is like no clear-cut answer as to what you could consider a first encounter. Like, what is it, the first Pokemon that you see on any given route? Like, most of the times in the wild area, those are very strong-looking Pokemon. The game calls them very strong-looking Pokemon that are much higher level than you are, and you cannot catch them. So, are those the first encounters? Or like what is the first encounter? Especially with like Dynamax dens. When you go to Dynamax dens with proper date manipulation, you can just, you know, spam the date manip as until you get the Pokemon of desire. So that is actually what we are going to do. I am going to use date manip since the pool of available Pokemon are so limited. I'm just going to spam the like I'm going to manipulate the encounters until they are favorable, is basically what I'm trying to say. The only one Pokemon per route/area is still in effect, but like if I didn't do this, like I just want to be upfront about this. If I didn't do this, then we would be here resetting this game over and over and over again until we received the exact 2 Pokemon that we need to defeat Milo, with which I still managed to wipe 3 times already. So I kind of want to do other things in life than just sit here and reset. And like another argument is that, and I think Pokemon Challenges himself said this, that basically the basic idea of a Nuzlocke is imposing a rule set on you so that you have to use Pokemon that you would normally not use. And this is very much that. Because there are only a handful of Pokemon we can use, and we will have to like devise our strategy based on what's available to us. I cannot just, you know, go and, I don't know, go into the Dynamax lair and get all the legendaries and just wipe or sweep the game with them. Also, interestingly, if you remember what I told about Whiteout, so if we lose all our Pokemon and we basically get teleported back to a Poké Center, we are like, we have to reset the game. If at any point we completely white out, we have to reset the game. Because of this, the Crown Tundra is also off limits. And you might be wondering why that is. Well, it's quite simple. The Crown Tundra is being guarded by Peony. He's the first NPC you have to battle, much like Clara is the first NPC you need to battle in the Isle of Armor. However, there is a very big difference between Clara and Peony. When you first meet Clara, she has a level 12 Venipede and a level 12 Slowpoke, yeah. I wanted to say Sobble. No, I have the Sobble. However, when we first meet Peony, he actually starts with a level 70 Pokemon. A Copperaja and something else that I always forget. I think it's Excadrill. Something Steel type, so I'm not sure. Both level 70, not 17, 70. Fat chance of me defeating that. Well, you could say, which is this is an exploit, if you can name it that in a speedrun, this is exactly what we exploit, because you can just deposit all your Pokemon except for Sobble and just go and wipe on Peony. But as I said, with the Nuzlocke rule sets, the way I understand things and the way I want to play things is that if you white out, there's no point in continuing the game. So you just basically have to reset, because with these things, I think we could cheese so many things. Like if we have like very weak Pokemon, we could just cheese these types of fights, because just imagine like Peony, for instance. Or if we had lots of fights like that, we could just you know, deposit every Pokemon except for like the weakest catch that we have in a given Nuzlocke, and then just wipe. Which would basically mean we can progress, get another 6, or get, so we deposit or release that one Pokemon, and we can never use that one again, which we didn't intend on using anyways, and then just continue the journey. So this is why I think I personally prefer to play with this rule, even if you don't like it's very. I'm the type of person who is going to, like, if something is allowed, I'm going to abuse the heck out of it. If I was allowed to go, if I was allowed to, like, have all these restrictions, but still level my Pokemon up to level 100, you believe me, I would do that, especially in this game where it's really easy. I would do that and just sweep the entirety of the game with a level 100 Inteleon, and that's just not fun. This is why I think that all these rules have, like, this rule set that I come up with is the most fun. Now, if you are looking at my run notes for this, or like my rule set for this, in the description, then you can see that in the rule set modifications, I have tried my best to counterbalance the fact. Okay, to counterbalance the fact that I basically get all but guaranteed encounters. I know. So, yeah, basically all my encounters are going to be, most all my encounters are going to be guaranteed, which you might argue is not in the spirit of nuzlocking. I don't agree with you if you argue with that, but it's fine because we have differing opinions. And I am going to I am going to run this game in a proper nuzlocke as well, where you cannot manipulate dates. In fact, I'm thinking of like banning all the wild area and all that to make things more interesting. But other than that, I've introduced 4 more rules. I have introduced 4 more rules to counterbalance the simplicity that is the lizard only challenge, where I, have to go for those guaranteed encounters. And those 4 rules are: I cannot at any point heal at any poker center or healing NPC. We have a couple of those scattered about. 2, I cannot train on wild Pokemon. Right here, I could train my Sobble up to level 20 on Nickets and gaining, I don't know, speed EVs. I don't know what they give. I cannot do that. Instead, rule number 3, I must always battle every trainer on every single route. So this route has 3 trainers, one of them is skippable. I cannot skip them, I have to battle all of them. And number 4, I cannot buy in the Poké Center, I cannot buy like any sort of potions or healing items ever throughout this whole run. And not just Poké Centers, mind you, every single trainer or like every single NPC that sells something that has a healing effect, I just cannot purchase. The reason I do this is because this game is very generous with money. It would be really easy to go into every fight with topped up HP. So this is the way I want to impose a very high restriction on me, because with this I have to strategize so hard, especially in the early game, so there's never a dull moment in this particular challenge. And I hate this Corvette so much. I just wanted to put it out there. This particular one. Like, we already need to heal. And as I said, we have like a potion from Route 1. I kind of don't want to use that, but there is a fair chance that the next trainers... yeah, it can KO me, so we're going to potion here. The next trainer, whom we would normally skip, leads with... I mean, she only has one Pokemon, which is, I keep forgetting, I think the name is Tutel. Basically the pre-evolution of Dreadnought. It's her. And it usually goes down in 4 hits. Probably we can hit it in 3 this time around, but yeah, Tutel. But I think it can also kill us in 4 hits, so I just wasn't... Yeah, we probably could have saved healing until after this battle, but I'm not willing to take any chances. I would rather just sacrifice one of the potions. Yeah, see, it's 4 turns. Also, I know it's a water type, and the water gun is also a water type, which it resists. But due to the high special attack of this particular Sobble, I still think that water gun is like our best. Like, water gun does more damage than pound, because pound is physical, and I don't think we have enough physical bulk to justify using it. But actually, what I forgot, is to check the stats of this Pokemon, like the summary of this Pokemon. That's really unfortunate. We have a minus defense and plus attack. I don't know if that's going to become in handy, but our special attack is really good. So minus defense, like if it was the other way around, best Sobble ever. With this one, I'm not going to reset. Because I still think it's going to be usable, but it's just, we'll have to be really careful when and how we use Sobble. This is why it was really weak. Because it was taking a little bit more damage than I'm comfortable with. Exactly because of that. Because it has reduced defenses. Again, this thing, I hate this thing as well. Because this thing goes for struggle bug every time, which decreases our special attack. So the nick it after this is going to be... usually 4 hits with a chance of being able to dispose of it in 3 hits, but yeah. And it spams quick attack too, which does 3 damage. So with a crit, it can KO us. Yeah, in 3 hits. I'm probably arranged for a for a quick attack crit now. Okay, it didn't go for quick attack. Nice. The special attack is really good though. Okay, so we need a letter of endorsement from here. Oh, and by the way, I have another rule, which is again in the rule set. If you check it, is that every time, like anytime we meet any shiny, I need to attempt to catch it, which means even if I wipe to that. Like the only exception is when I physically cannot catch the shiny because it's a very strong looking Pokemon and I accidentally bump into it. There is no point because it literally doesn't allow me to throw Pokeballs at it. If I can throw Pokeballs at it with a chance of the Pokeballs actually catching the Pokemon, then we have to try and catch it, even if it means if it threatens with a potential wipe. And after that, in case of a successful catch, we must use that shiny Pokemon regardless of species, regardless if it's a duplicate. That shiny Pokemon will override every single rule. So literally we have to use it in the party, even if it's like giga trash. From that point onwards in this particular challenge, that Pokemon is considered a lizard Pokemon. Even if it's a Wooloo or a Rookidee or whatever. So that's just to add to the like 1 in a 4,096 chance of fun. I wonder if we can one-hit Scorbunny. I'm pretty sure we cannot. We shouldn't be able to, but yeah. And this was a low roll too. Our very first encounter, we're going to delay our first encounter just a little bit. Only after like I really want to get the ability to fly first, which is really important, and then we're going to go for our first encounter, because we can fly back, obviously. Not soon after that, I mean not long after that, we're going to go for our second encounter, and with those 2 lizards, because here is the problem. Sobble cannot defeat the first gym. He could if 1, I was able to overlevel him, or 2, if I was able to use items in battle. I could defeat the first gym with Sobble only, but a level 2 Drizzile by then, level 20 Drizzile, having only access to Swift and Water attacks, and Milo's Pokemon is going to Dynamax and use D-Max what is that called? Yeah, well, the D-Max Dynamax grass move, it's not something that Sobble can survive without, like, I don't know how many X special defenses, and possibly the usage of X special attacks too, which means that if we set up on if we set up on his first Pokemon, because Milo has 2 Pokemon, we would have to like heal as well. Since we cannot do any of that, Sobble is, by then Drizzile is simply not able to defeat Milo. So we need 2 more Pokemon, which are going to help us do just that. Okay, wishing stars, blah blah blah. Also, I am going to go and grab an item before we start our before we hit Motorstoke City, which is the first like major city we need to go to right now, like right after this. Also, with the next cutscene, I'm going to pop out to the kitchen, bring in my smoothie, and I'm just going to drink it. And with the cutscene, I'm literally just going to spam A. So hopefully it's going to go by itself, and the range of the controller is reaching all the way out from the kitchen back here to where my Switch is. So, because I'm getting really hungry, I haven't eaten anything today yet. I usually skip breakfast, I'm not a breakfast person. But right about this time is when I start feeding. And so I need my shake, which was prepared to me by my lovely wife. Okay, we run back. There are no encounters here that we could consider lizards. Like, I don't know, doesn't Nickit seem like a lizard to you? But what about... Oh, this is a revive. We don't actually need this. I realized as I went to pick it up. I don't know, Wooloo could be considered a lizard, for all I know. Also, I think, yeah, there are a couple of items on the ground that I forget to collect, which are like, would be really nice to have. Also in the wild area, from what I understand, is that most things that are just, you know, lying about on the ground, those are actually random. And all of them like have a 1% chance of being a wishing piece, which we're going to need. So unless we have wishing pieces, we're going to need to do some farming of well, what basically. Swift is actually useful. We're going to teach it to Sobble in a second. It's better than Pound for sure, because Pound is physical, and although this Sobble is physically strong, I don't know. I don't know if we can change that. I know on the Crown Tundra you can, but as I said, the Crown Tundra is off limits. Okay, let's go. I forgot if there are any items here or not. Seems like there are no items on the ground just yet. Motorstoke City has a couple of items which I will try my best to yeah, which I would try my best to get, basically. But other than those, we won't have too much variety in the way, because I need to get like, I need to scavenge every single item I can, otherwise we will not be able to like survive, because I literally cannot heal. Okay, after this cutscene, I believe we go outside, we bump into Sonia, and that's my cue for running out to the kitchen. So the game is not going to play itself. I'm literally just going to mash A like this. Okay, here we go. I need to bump into the cutscene, I'm pretty sure. Here we are. Okay. So. It's my hog juice. Technically, we could have our first encounter like right now. If we wanted to. But specifically because of the level restrictions, I think it's best not to do just yet. Because especially with these early encounters, the problem is we really need a wishing piece somewhere, so I'm just going to scavenge about. With these early encounters, the more we can delay them, the better. Because they can be either level, so anywhere from level 15 to level 20, and we literally cannot use any Pokemon that are higher than that. So we literally cannot use it. Like if we catch one that is level 20, we have to like almost immediately box it. Otherwise, we might run into problems. You know. We are specifically looking for orange berries, which we got a few, and very nice, and. I'm just going to collect the what's from this. We kind of need them, so. We kind of really need them. Do you know what? One thing that is frustrating about this particular game is that every tree loads except for the berry trees. Like if you go really, really close, you will finally be able to see them. But like. I don't even know. You see the NPC, the time it takes to load. I don't know if this is a limitation on the Switch. I don't know. But it's very annoying because we have like a bunch of trees here in this region and we kind of need most of them. As I said, we need all the free items we can get. And it's just a hassle to find where they are because it's not loaded and I don't know them by heart. I'm pretty certain there is not a one over there. So we need to go around. Especially in the bad weather. Like I would understand if they would load, but like have a obfuscated surround, an obfuscated silhouette because of the fog or the rain. I'd actually be fine with that, but just not loading at all. I don't know. Really frustrating. There's a 1% chance of any of these being a wishing piece, which we really need. If we don't get any, then we need to scavenge 3,000 watts, which is like 300 per beam, which would be really like annoying, but I mean, it has to be done. And we don't have a bike yet, which is after Milo, like right after Milo, which makes it even more tedious. So let's hope for a wishing piece. These are literally like I'm not able to spend money on anything that is like for the maybe in the very end of the game we'll be able to spend some money on like actually useful items, but until then. Like a nature changing capsule would be nice. Fancy apples, we really don't need these. You know, here are these are 2 trees actually. It should be. Oh yeah, there's the other one. See how like how close you need to be for it to load. It's very bad, very disturbing. Okay. Like Oranberry, I think I'm going to give Sobble an Oranberry already. It heals 10 HP in battle. Which is fairly useful in the early game. But what we really want are citrus berries. I wish one of these was a wishing star. Or like a wish. No, it's called a wishing piece. One more. Okay, nice. Let's not push it any more than that. 5 orange berries is basically 50 HP healed. So we need the energy from the den. These fancy apples are just very glad we have these. Like very important items indeed. Another tree here. One more. I'm gonna risk it. I think these berries are not very useful. These are for cooking. Like the roast, is it roast or raspberry? And the Chester berry, those are not. Those are status condition heals, I think. Chester for sure. But yeah, energy root is actually useful, very useful. Not right now. I really would want to avoid using something like that at such an early point in the game. But is this the white herb? Yes. White herb is like semi-useful. There are no Pokemon trainers here in Sword which are like using it. Like there's one point in the game where we will get intimidated by. Oh no, maybe 2 points in the game. I don't know, but it's like there were trainers back in the day. We need to run from this. We cannot fight it. And not because we couldn't, but I'm simply not allowed to level up on these. Instead, I need to fight every trainer, and it doesn't allow me to run. We could wipe already, because now we are cursed, right? So bad. Yeah, let's go around. So yeah, there were like in other games I can clearly remember there were. Oh no! We don't need this. We cannot have this. For the third time in other games, I clearly remember there were like trainers and NPCs who would purposefully employ strategies like putting you on Will-O-Wisp or like lowering your stats. Or like deliberately programmed to favor the intimidate Pokemon switch and things like that. We don't really have that in this game. So you really need to have your own rules, your own rule set to make this game harder. Was it a citrus? Oh yeah, there we go. As I say that, I mess it up. Can we run from this? Hopefully. Oh, you don't say. He took the 2 citrus berries. I should have just quit. I didn't realize the tree was shaking. That is entirely my mistake. This, I keep forgetting what this is. Max revive, absolutely unuseful. We have 2 more. I wish we could find a wishing piece. I'm really trying my best not to bump into any Pokemon because it's detrimental to our health. As you can see, we cannot run just that easily, so we really need to be careful. Not these notes too, like, you know, items here. We are going to buy a bunch of quick balls. I have manipulated the game so that we have access to them. I don't think we need quite so many. Let's go with like 6. Probably should be enough. And then we would need this. But yeah. I'm going to scout the area around a little bit more. These things could be a wishing piece. It would be really nice to find just one. But if not, we will still be able to pick up the the shining pillar. The shining pillar what's on our way. So while being very careful not to bump into any Pokemon, especially not these strong looking ones. We so have no need for these tiny mushrooms. I'm going to quickly grab those two, and then we're gonna go back and down because there is a TM that we need, and there is also an item that we need from the is it called South Lake Mylock, I think. And the Electrike just doesn't leave us alone. Now, hopefully, we really can run from this. Yes. Because that was actually scary for a second. This game can be so scary at some times. Like running into an electric type on electric terrain. Not being able to run away would have been really bad. And Roots, very nice. We don't care about the happiness of our Pokemon, by the way. None of them are going to level up using happiness, as far as I remember. We really need that wishing piece. We really don't need a Machoke. Although, you know, some people do make the argument, because Machokes look very similar. I mean, the whole family line looks very similar to, like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And, you know, you could make the argument that Machoke or, like, Machamp was a, I don't know, turtle, reptile, lizard. I mean, no, like this is not a lizard. I mean, take a look at it. As much as I wish it was, because I actually really like Machamp, no. I'm gonna quickly scout around again. Yeah, Big Pearl. We don't need that. Like, I don't even know how you can change the Pokemon natures outside of after finishing the game. Maybe on the Crown Tundra we could do that, but as I said, it's locked behind Peony. There is actually one Pokemon that I would really want to go for. That is a lizard, and you can only catch it in the Dynamax Adventure. But it comes as such, it comes at level 65, and as we all know, with level 65 Pokemon, we literally cannot use them before the very last fight with Leon. So basically, because the Crown Tundra has such a high, like every Pokemon starts at level 60 minimum, at least from the ones we can catch. I don't know about each and every Pokemon, but I'm fairly sure I have checked every lizard-themed Pokemon we could use, and all of them are like level 63, level 64, level 65. So the only way we can, or like the only event I should go for the Crown Tundra and catch some Pokemon there is if we have so few Pokemon remaining that we actually need to go and get some more in order to face Leon. That is the only reason for me to go there. If that doesn't happen, then I'm just gonna, you know, skip it. And here we go. This is the item we were looking for. We're not gonna equip it just yet. We're not going to use it just yet. There is no need to use it just yet. Instead, we're going to go finally back and continue with the story. I do believe there is something of there's like a super potion or something around here. Maybe this is a wishing piece. No, it is not. Not having very much luck on these, do we now? That thing I always forget what it is, and it is a Thunderstone. Not very useful. Although I'm not sure, one of the Pokemon might be able to use it. You have probably guessed which one, but I'm not going to spoil it just yet. Also, if you're wondering, how come the NPC was in fact selling a quick ball, a bunch of quick balls? Well, I date manipulated him to do so. So there's a way to do that, and I picked that skill up from speedrunning, so I kind of automatically do that, like before every run that I do. So it's just second nature to me to set the date to the 18th of October 2020 and the hour to 11:45-ish, 11:40-ish PM. So that now it's in game, it's already the 19th, basically. We almost have enough. We almost have enough to go for to buy a wishing piece. With the wishing piece, technically we could farm it as long as needed for us to farm up, I don't know, another 3,000 or like however many thousand we needed, but that's very tedious. But I mean, if we have to do it, we will do it. We will visit the Crown Tundra anyways. I mean, not the Crown Tundra, the Isle of Armor. Maybe we get a wishing piece there. Okay, so now we are going to get our held item, which we are going to utilize quite heavily, which is going to be Mystic Water. Very nice for Sobble. It will make 2-turn fights 1 turn a little bit later on, which is going to be like irresistibly useful. We don't actually need this. So just to clarify things, now that Sonia has also graciously literally dragged us into the Pokemon Center, is that during the run, at no point can I use this NPC and buy things from like this NPC, which is like potions, antidotes, burn heals, ice heals. I can buy none of these. So we are on our own. From this NPC, I can actually buy stuff if I want to, although I'm mostly interested in heal balls. But we need only like a couple of these. So I'm going to buy those. And yeah, that's it. because we are going to get some free heal balls later on, and so that is going to be useful. Another item, I always forget what this is. It's just a nugget. Okay. But we do need another item, which is like right here. Oh, we have to talk to Sonia first. This is so stupid. You know what? I'm going to grab it later. It doesn't matter. The one guy in the TR shop like gives us a free TR, which is something utterly useless, I think. Dan Place, hi. Adiraj Gaming, hi. How's it going, folks? It is, yeah, Focus Energy. I don't think we're going to use that very much. But yeah, for those of you that tuned into the stream, welcome. We are doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sword using only, there should be an item here, using only lizard themed Pokemon. So if you want to like understand how exactly this works, you can either like go back to the beginning of the stream, which you can do on YouTube, and you know, watch back the explanation, or you can pop into the description and there's going to be like a file, a Google Doc that you can open, which contain my rule set, if you wish, my run notes, right? My rule set that I am playing this game based on. So we need the yeah, we need to change this to the Mystic Water. And here we go. Next 3 fights shouldn't be of no problem, especially since we get a free heal before the third one. Unfortunately, we really need to watch these cutscenes every single time, which doesn't really matter. I'm just going to choose a random number, which is, check the randomness of this number. There we go. 1. This is, again, last week I was practicing how to speedrun this game, and I did a pretty good speedrun. Like, the challenge was I needed to learn how to speedrun this game in like 1 week, and I managed to get a time which was like not as bad. It's like 20 minutes behind the world record, which is a lot, but we need this, I think. No, it's a, I mean, the Rappel is fairly useful, but there should be a super potion somewhere here. I always forget where. Ah, yeah, here we go. The burn heals, very useful. Except in battle. So it's a bit of hardcore Nuzlocke said. Just as a reminder, I cannot use items in battle. I cannot overlevel the next gym leader. The highest level Pokemon of the next gym leader, which you can find below me. Milo has a level 20, so right now level 20 is the level cap. The battle has to be on set mode at all times, which it is. And I cannot use duplicate Pokemon. I cannot just breed, I don't know, 20 Sobbles and just yes, sweep the game with those. Like, no duplicates should be pretty like self-explanatory. Like, I don't think like many people would be like, okay, but I want to use duplicates, because that would like trivialize the game so quickly. So I don't think normally it would need a mention, but you know. So by the end of the third battle, we will have access to Water Pulse, which is really, it's going to be really useful. Because with Water Pulse, we'll finally be able to one-shot a couple of things. I do think that by the time we, because and please don't paralyze. Yeah, there we go. This, I'm pretty sure, would have been a 3 turn without the Mystic Water, which boosts water type attacks by 20%. If this Sobble wasn't minus defense nature, that would be so nice. I mean, in the end game, it shouldn't matter that much, but still, the majority of Pokemon attack with physical attacks. Majority of the gyms are physical, except for like the first one, but we cannot survive that either way. So, as usual, the Nickit is very annoying because it uses quick attack. Why not? Hit me. It doesn't matter. Next turn... Wow, it's crit too. Next turn we get a heal from our very good friend, Hop. Whose lead Pokemon that he's going to use to double battle with us, Wooloo, is very annoying. Last time I managed to get Wooloo, because, you know, you are not the one controlling Wooloo, because this is a 2v2 double battle. Last time, because there is a strategy here which is very important. If you want to make this as clean as possible, you need to go for the Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon, there is a possibility to KO Zigzagoon before it gets any move, because everything is faster than Zigzagoon, and Zigzagoon doesn't have quick attack. So usually what happens here is Nickit is going to go for the quick attack, then we Water Gun the Zigzagoon. If at this point Wooloo decides to not go for Growl, not go for Defense Curl, but instead tackles the Zigzagoon, then, oh, it's a crit. Very nice. Okay, at this point, if it wasn't a crit and Wooloo decided to tackle the Zigzagoon, he would KO it. That would allow for a... Yeah, this is going to be a 2-turn battle. This has never happened to me in a speedrun. This would save like 30 seconds easily if this was a speedrun. If it tackles... Yeah, there we go. 2-turn. Team Grunt, what is this? Your third battle. Doesn't matter. Yeah, here we go with the Water Pulse. And yeah, let's learn it over Pound. This never happens during a speedrun. During a speedrun, this becomes like 5-turn battle thanks to Wooloo. Well, I mean, the worst can be 5 turns, because Zigzagoon is always 2 hit, but Nickit could be 3 hit. Nickit's a very buff early on. Also, I've added a couple of interesting rules for the newcomers. Again, it can be found in the description if you want to check out my run notes or like my rule set. Is that obviously, because this is a themed challenge, I kind of have to go for set encounters, which will be the lizard type Pokemon, and because of that, I introduced 4 more rules that make the game harder, which is 1, at no point am I able to use Pokemon Center for any Pokemon Center slash healing NPC for healing purposes. At no point 2 can I buy any healing items from any NPCs, whether it's for money or wishing stars or anything. Or like what? Sorry, not wishing stars. Third rule, I must... what's the third rule? Oh yeah, I must not EV train on any wild Pokemon. So basically, I am not allowed to grind. I need to go, if I want to grind up Pokemon, I need to go for like specific trainers and battle trainers. That's the only thing I can do. So in that fashion, we might need to go to like to train up my Pokemon. We might need to go to the Isle of Armor for a couple of extra battles, or even the Crown Tundra. We don't get that many like trainer battles at these places either, so it's gonna be tough. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm not allowed to do that. Self-imposed restriction. Probably by the end, it's not gonna have as much of a significance, but yeah, in the early game I am not allowed to, because rule number 4 is that I need to, like on every route and like the mines, like Galar mines, and every place that is not a wild area, I need to battle all the trainers. And so yeah, that's gonna be another interesting twist on the format, because it's kind of like on so many routes you can skip like most, if not all, the trainers. I need to I want to have to battle them, because that is obviously harder than like skipping them and just leveling up on wild Pokemon. So these are the ways I have made this particular playthrough harder. Now we can give leftovers to our lead, and now we're going to go for our very first encounter by flying back to the entrance here. Now the problem still is that I actually need to change the date for this to work. Like so. And so the problem still is that we do not have enough watts, and we did not get a wishing piece. If this didn't work, if this didn't reset, then what we need to do is I'm going to show you what we need to do in that case. Yeah, it didn't reset. You can see on the tree it didn't grow the berries back. So what we need to do in order for the game to think that we did reset the date is talk to one of these, go invite others. I'm going to talk to one of these, go into one of these. Now we go out, because the game is now logged into like searching for the trainers. And if we change the date right now, for some reason the game thinks that, oh wow, so much time have passed, and it would really register it as you can see. Now it has watts in it. The trees have grown back. This is how you can date manipulate in this game. This is why I think that the concept of the first encounter in Pokemon Sword and Shield is like redundant, unless you make a rule to not go out and do this. I mean, you cannot do that in the menu. I don't know. For this challenge, that would make it like the alternative of me trying to do this challenge of using only lizard Pokemon. The alternative of me doing this would be to reset a 100 times at least just on the very first encounter, which is literally a 1% chance. So it's 1% chance in the sense of we need to have a rare den spawn, and then then the Pokemon is going to be a 10% chance. Yeah, we kind of need one more raid. We need the watts from one more raid. I'm gonna pick up that one. Items have regenerated as well now on the ground, so I'm looking out for those. Maybe we can get a wishing piece. I wish we could. Today the luck is just not very good. Again, wishing pieces are scattered all about the place here. The chance of getting one is 1 in 100. So basically a 1% chance of any of these shiny objects on the ground being a wishing piece is a whopping 1%. So it's easier to just go for these and yeah, there we go. And now we can basically just buy them. What I'm gonna do is collect the other 4 as well, or like other 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to buy the wishing piece, and then I'm gonna fly back and go to the spot or the lair that we need to go to. We don't need this. We don't need anything. Besides the watts. And we need to not run into these Pokemon, because that will cause some trouble. No, piss off, please. Okay. Altogether, we would need like 5. Is that 5 or 6 wishing pieces? I don't know, but most of them will come later in the run. Do we have any items here? Nope. Okay, and we can buy it off of this guy. Doesn't matter. Wishing piece. Now we can fly back to the entrance, which is where we need to go. Jar of honey, absolutely useless for us. Any more items on the ground, please? Maybe? No? Nothing? Okay, never mind then. Here's a useless TM. We're going to get it anyways. Doesn't matter. And so now, this is the den we need. What we're going to do is... what we need to do is go to options, set this to slow. Very important. Now save the game. And now throw a wishing piece in. As we throw it in, we need to quit to the menu. Okay, it was as you could see, it was not a rare den, which we need. So we need to reset. This is why we saved right in front of it. Because of the text is slow, it's only actually going to save the game once the text finishes. So we have time to see if it's a rare den or if it's a common den. And if we see common, we can just reset until it is a rare den. This is how we're going to catch our first encounter, our first lizard Pokemon. Okay, one more time. Spawning a rare den is 1 in 10. %10 chance of spawning a rare den. So... but after that, we'll be able to farm a bit of watts is basically what I'm trying to find. The word watts is what I was looking for. Okay, and no. Okay. And nope. Next. Another nope. Let's try that one more time. Okay, this time for sure. Or maybe next time. This time, for certain. This is it. I can feel it. And I was correct. Easy. Now that we have a rare, then we need to manipulate the encounter with the invite others feature I have used before. So if we just move the date forward one time and go back, the raid is still going to be in effect because it has been... the game doesn't despawn any wishing piece dens. Now we get another 300. And here we go. This is the encounter we have been looking for, actually. We could catch it right now, or we could go for a couple of more watts, which is what I think I'm going to do. So, yeah, we need to do this a couple more times. But basically, that was our 10% chance encounter that we needed. So, okay. Unfortunately, we need to do this because of the watts. We just need too many of them. Okay, and quit. Also, I think, yeah, just before I go mad, I'm going to put this back to fast. Okay, a couple of more times, and we should be set. Oh, that didn't set. One more time. Because you specifically have to press the OK button, but... Okay, same jazz. Easy. Settings, system, date and time. You move it forward one day. Pop back into the game. Quit. Game now thinks that a day have passed. And you can just reset the encounter. Not to mention that every time, since it's a new day, and as I said, the game is not going to despawn any wishing stars you throw in, or what is it? And the game's not going to despawn any wishing pieces that you throw into the dens. So every day, since it's not despawned, you also it's going to you can do this however many times you want to. Plus, every day you're going to get the new 300 watts. Because you can get watts from these daily. Okay. Our Pokemon we need to catch. As I don't know if you could tell by the silhouette. But he's a 10% chance basically. So next time we see him, we can battle him because we have now enough watts. This is going to save us quite a bit of headache later on, even though we will probably encounter that 10% chance a little bit sooner than how many watts we will need for this entire run. But at least for the next one we will be set. Because right after this we will have to go and battle our way into the Isle of Armor and get the next encounter right there. Okay. I was double checking if the date was changed a day forward, and it seems it was. A bit of what farming? No, not switch Pokemon. Okay. Okay, next one for sure. I mean, after this one, of course. So, first we get really lucky and then it just doesn't spawn anymore. Typical. No. As you can probably tell, this is a den for, like, dragon Pokemon. Which are, as my run note says, many of them can be considered lizards. Notable exceptions are Dragapult and Goodra and Dragonite, like especially Dragonite and Dragapult. Those are more amphibians than lizards, so automatically are disincluded. However, Goodra is like a gooey snail rather than anything else. That 10% chance is not about to repeat itself so easily, it seems. But the next one for sure, this will be it. I can tell. I can just feel it. Come on. This is going to be an encounter for later. Don't give us the spoilers, please, game. Okay, come on! We've already seen it. We know you have the capability of giving it to us. At least on the flip side, we will have enough. We will have enough watts for a lifetime on this save file, so we can just, instead of running to every single stupid glowing what's it called? Yeah, glowing pillar. Instead of that, we can just play the game after this segment, hopefully. Come on. What's taking so long? This has been like more than 20 resets easily. Why would you do this to me, game? I know we already had it, but like, come on. We don't want this. No one wants this Pokemon. Especially not me. Also, it's beyond me. Like, how an apple eaten by a worm, how is that a dragon? Like, you know, there's always the debate over like Pokemon that certain people hate or like some people say that you know, oh, the first generation were the best designs, or like other people would say no, the third generation were the best designs. I know the 5th generation were the best designs and whatnot. I would say that while every generation had its ups and downs, like, sure, in the 1st generation we had some really cool designs, but we also had Lickitung. I don't really like Lickitung. I don't really like Mr. Mime. I don't really like a bunch of things from, like, design-wise, I don't like them. A bunch of things from, like, Gen 1, but Gen 8, or, like, wherever this thing was, because it was introduced here, like, an apple tart worm Pokemon that is a dragon type. Why? How? Who came up with that idea? I don't know what, but it's just, I think it's probably the 2nd or 3rd worst Pokemon design, like, in the history of Pokemon design. With the 1st being, I don't know why, I just hate seeing that thing. It's rubbish. It's literally rubbish. It's trash rubbish. That is its name. Come on, please give us our encounter. The game is not... Yeah, should have taken the first time I was offered it, but I really wanted some extra watts, so this is why we're struggling right now. Because of the stupid currency, whatever. At least on this save file will be set for life. Come on, it's a 10%. It should have happened by now. It's like the 30th reset. I should be having like 10k watts right now already. Come on. We're now a month into the game. Because I've started on the 18th in the on the save file, and it's the 18th of it was the 18th of October, and now it's the 18th of November, which is now quickly jumping into the 19th of November, which is the date when I first got into the wild area on this particular save file, date wise. So now we are over 10k, I do believe, in watts. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Easy. That only took 1 reset. Oh my god, how lucky we are. Let's go. Oh, we don't actually need to invite others. Let's try that again. We don't invite others. And let's go. And now here comes the interesting thing. This thing can still KO us. So I'm gonna need to go immediately into Dynamaxing. Intimidate is really good news, but I need to go into Dynamaxing so that one, my leftovers is going to work extra. My leftovers is going to work overtime, and this thing should not be able to KO me anymore, at least not in 1 hit. Not very effective. But it now rains, which is really important. Max Wormwood luckily is missing us. That would not be able to KO us at all. However, our defense, like, we're minus defense nature, which is really bad. Goes without saying, probably. But, oh, poison is really good. Rock polish, please, more. One more and then we swift. I mean, max strike. This thing is buffing itself, and that's it. Next thing the Jangmo is going to do is just to reset every status buff to 0. So I just gotta love the NPC. And max strike. Max Strike, I don't think... I probably would have been better off with another water attack. However, yeah, it's almost the same damage. However, this does lower the speed even more, so maybe we have a chance of KOing it or not like that. Except if this can hit 5 times, never mind. As I say that, it already shows that it's twice. Yeah, it resets everything back. Great. One down. And now here comes the interesting part, because now we go back from being Dynamax to regular, which means lower HP, not by that much, but yeah, it's not. I would not want to tank a hit from this. So yeah, probably Water Pulse is stronger still. Please KO this. Yeah, Psychic should KO. Okay, cool. Woo, okay. And we need to capture this with a heal ball. We don't have access to too many healing, or too much healing rather. And the heal ball is just going to heal it up to full health. It's 100% catch, as all Pokemon caught in single player Dynamax layers should be. Done. And Jangmo's nickname is going to be, from yesterday, Skybomb. I promise this time around we will not get it KO'd so easily. Skybomb. After my last subscriber. So, if you want me to name the Pokemon after you, just let me know in chat. You don't need to subscribe or anything if you don't want to. Or you can suggest me names too, if you are into that. One more thing I kind of need to do here is run to the trees one last time, grab whatever I can from them, and then off we go to the crown. Not the Crown Tundra. I keep saying that because in the speedrun you actually need to go to the Crown Tundra, but instead we're going to the Isle of Armor to grab our next encounter. Also, one thing, we need to check the stats on this. It's level 17, very nice. And also, plus special attack and minus attack nature. That is so bad. It should be the other way around. Abilities, bulletproof, which is again, soundproof would have been better. So this is very mediocre. Or is it now? I don't know. Probably the special attack is good as well on Jangmo, but like, why? It's the one nature. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not very lucky, but we are not complaining. We're going to run this regardless of natures. Okay. There is another tree we need, which is by the ruins. That is the one that can spawn citrus berries, and we kind of need those. Because literally I'm not able to buy any healing items. Anything I can scavenge is more than welcome. Okay. What's the, let me check this real quick. Like, what's the special attack stat on a combos? Okay, so, where is it? So special attack on a combo is... Well, it's 100 versus 110, so it's not that bad, I mean. We'll see. We can just make it a mixed attacker or something, like worst comes to worst, right? So... Because right now the two stats are fairly identical. We don't really need those, by the way. If I'm correct. We don't really need a big mushroom, so spare me of those, please, game. We would need a wishing piece, at least one more. Would be really nice. If we don't get any, we need to pop back quickly to the NPC and just buy like 3 more. And this is the tree we need. This can give us citrus berries. Come on, it didn't give us anything. And it's already like shaking hard. Okay, there's 1 citrus. Okay, we can quit now. And we need to quit now. Last time I didn't, and we paid the price. Revive is not needed. Pokeball is semi-useful. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay, let's fly back. First here. To buy a couple of more of those sweet wishing pieces. We will need a couple more than that, but also we cannot talk to that lady to heal to get our Pokemon healed either. So now it is time we went through the Crown Tundra. I keep saying Crown Tundra, but I mean Isle of Armor. We cannot access the Crown Tundra, unfortunately, as I've said, and also it is time to update this with Jangmo. So for the time being, I'm going to keep him in the party. Probably not a good idea, to be honest. It's more of a safety thing than anything. But we really need to be mindful of like levels and such. So for the next fight specifically, I am just going to keep him in. Just for safety. Also, well, by the next fight, I mean, we don't actually need him we don't actually need him for Slowpoke, which is coming up. We need to catch Slowpoke, and then we're just going to box him. We cannot use him, obviously. Let me go in here and no, actually, so let me go into the TMs because this thing needs a couple of things taught to it, so it can learn Bulldoze, which is really good. Instead of Tackle, probably, which we don't need. And we also get 100% a Dragon Claw for it as well. Very useful. Instead of Dragon Tail, which is not very useful. And that's basically it. Nothing else we can do here. Specifically, probably one more thing is I'm going to give an Oran Berry to Skybomb, the Jangmo. And yeah, last thing is I'm going to box him for this, like for Slowpoke, because I don't want him to get the extra experience. Once we talk to this NPC and Slowpoke will spawn, we will have to catch it and then we can go to the Crown Tundra. Keep saying Crown Tundra, but Isle of Armor. Okay, what we do very simply is just use the quick balls. It's gonna be a 100% catch with the quick balls, which is relatively very useful. I do think Sobble is going to... Oh yeah, that would have been a lot of experience for our Jangmo. Which we don't... Like, we don't have the luxury. Last run I had to cancel because both of my... Like, all of my Pokemon went above level 20, which is just... At that point, I cannot challenge the gym leader because I'm over the level cap, which is 20 at this point. I wish... there was like a hard mode in Pokemon which would like enforce that onto you, like no matter how much you grind, you cannot outgrind the next gym leader because either XP gain is, I don't know, shut off, or the next gym leader just levels up with you if you try to over level him. That would be nice, I think. Okay, now we can talk to the conductor one more time and off to the crown. One more time, come on. So off to the Isle of Armor we go. There is one positive in this being a plus special attack, and that is namely Boom Burst. Problem with Boom Burst, we're not going to be able to learn that. That's the only problem with it. Yep. At least not by level up. I don't know if we have a TM for that. I highly doubt we do. Yeah, we have one for Hyper Voice. It's not very useful. Literally, he learns nothing. Oh, he learns changing skills. I didn't know that. Changing skills? Is relatively useful. So we can, yeah, we can use that with this Pokemon. I just wish its attack was raised instead of the special attack. I don't even know what we can give it that is going to be like special. We don't get many like special TMs. Like we get, yeah. Most of the TMs we get are physical. Most of the TRs are what hold the, so like with Flamethrower for instance, it's a TR. Uproar that you can learn. Hyper Voice is a TR. One more time. Aura Sphere is a TR. We're going to get an Aura Sphere though, I think. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so she's very annoying. However, I think we can one-shot this. At least it's going to be a range. No. We actually cannot. Oh, this is really bad. Oh yeah, we couldn't one-shot because we don't have the Mystic Water. We have leftovers. And but I think even with Mystic Water, this would have been a two-shot. Very likely that it would have been. Which is very unfortunate. We do get the level up though. Next round. Do I want to stay in? This is risky, but I'm staying in. I'm fully aware that this is risky, especially with confusion. If it crits, pretty sure we need to change now. I'm gonna switch Pokemon. Yep. Let's go. Poison was really bad news. At least he can tank fairly effectively. We can go for Dragon Claw, which does more damage, or Headbutt, which might flinch. I think it's going to be a 2-shot anyways, so let's go headbutt. Yeah, 3-shot even. Please flinch. Please don't confuse. It literally is a 10% chance. And now Dragon Claw should KO. Okay. That poison, though. She's not very happy. We don't really care. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We really need to heal the Pokemon. Because, I mean, which of the berries heals poisoning? This is why we needed the support from the trees. And we also need to, I mean, we have so many Orans, but we can just use potions for now. Like so. And then 1 berry. And yeah, for the raid, like I'm going to, because we need to go into another raid here. Also, there's a tree over there which we kind of need. We don't need these tiny mushrooms, please, game. This is utterly useless. It's a max revive. Like, if we wanted to have a lot of money, we can just sell these, I guess, but... Star piece too. Okay, we need this tree. Lumberry is very useful. Oh, you know what's not useful? Me forgetting not to shade this tree one more time. Stupid me. Hopefully this is not... Oh my god, the level on that thing. At least we get the lum and the Pecha berry. Okay, run back. I'm going to trigger the cutscene of the dojo, like the dojo cutscene. Clara inviting us into the dojo. That way we will have it as a fly route, or like a fly destination. Instead of all these pearls, we would really need to get ourselves a wishing piece. Like at least 1 more. Because otherwise we will have to farm a bit more. But I mean, we will do that probably. We'll see. Our next Pokemon is 40%. It has a 40% encounter rate on the den. Those are not useful. Oh god. I was accidentally spamming B. Okay. Great balls are like semi-useful. They're not needed by any means. And hopefully we can just go into this cutscene. There is no trainer battle or anything. After that, we get this as a fly point. Fiddlesticks. Or we can learn flash cannon as well, which is special. But again, it's a TR. There is a flash cannon in the in the Crown Tundra, but we cannot go there until very late in the game. I wonder where Aura Sphere is. I remember getting one. But how did I get one? Okay. We can, I believe, get to that thing as well. Oh, and we have the focus punch here. Which is like focus punch is, again, is going to be useful on Jangmo only if we Dynamax. Because it's just 120 per 70. Right here. Oh, focus blast. Wait, focus blast is not the same as focus punch, is it? I'm so good with these focus themed attack names. Focus blast is... Wait, what was that? Saw something shiny here. Must have been my imagination. Yeah, focus blast is TR64. Which is... not the same as focus punch. Which we cannot actually learn. Well, we're going to need that, I think, or is that just a damp rock? Okay, we don't actually need that. Quick ball is, of course, useful. Revival herb is utterly useless for this run, for this challenge. Brawler's Cave, I think we need something from here, but I keep forgetting what that is. Oh, it's probably not this section of the cave, because right here you can literally do nothing. Poliwag is not a lizard, it's a toad. We cannot catch it, like a frog. Muddy water. I doubt we're going to use that, especially because our Pokemon can't really learn it. That one is really useful if we have a poison type. Unfortunately, I think we are not going to have one, which is a shame. As I said, Toxel and like Toxtricity, they are poison types. This one, however, I think is Grass Knot, which is really useful. Shame most of our Pokemon can't learn it. Yeah, so as I said, Toxtricity, the black sludge on them would be really useful. However, they are not lizards, they are amphibians. Tough luck. These are not very useful. And these are the trees we need, like all of them. There are like 7 trees here at least. 6, 7. And all of them have a chance of giving us... Okay, citrus berry, there we go. I shook that one more time because I don't care. I literally don't care about anything else these trees give except for the citrus berries. So hopefully we can get a bunch of citrus berries here. It's such a shame. You know, in like ROM hacks, modified Pokemon games, in many of them it is made so that you can just use the berries without like consuming them fully. So you can... Oh, this is a really lucky tree. So you can basically give a Pokemon a citrus berry and it would have a citrus berry for all of the battles, and you can obviously use that like every battle is going to be only activated just once. But here in the real game, you know, it's consumed because it's a berry and the Pokemon eats it. Kind of stupid, because this for most casual playthroughs, you know, it makes berries redundant, because the only other way to use them is what I'm doing right now. You kind of have to farm them. Like if I was like really serious about this, I could farm this for like an hour or then I don't know how many times I could run through the forest in an hour. Probably like 12, 15 times for all the trees, you know, just reset the date and just do it again. And that way I would have all the citrus berries I needed, probably. But it's just these sort of, you know, these kinds of grindings I just hate so much. It's one thing to grind for an encounter, then it's another thing to, you know, like if citrus berries if I had the ability to get them in any other manner, I know there is like you can grow them or something like that, but again, it's not something I just wanna. It's just the white berry and don't need that. Citrus berry, there we go. Don't need that. Yeah, the next Pokemon we are going to encounter that we need is in fact going to be on the challenge road. I keep forgetting what that is. Oh, Carbos, okay. Whoops. We don't need a pop. Sunlight is harsh during the night. Heartstone is actually useful. There's a couple of more things here that are useful. We're going to grab them real quick and then we're going to do our next encounter. Muscle Bender is useful. Nugget is useful. Not. Another Heartstone. We don't really need more than one. And then behind this thing is Black Glasses. And Throat Chop. Yep, there we go, easy. With the other tower, we're not going to go there. It has liquidation, although liquidation would be useful. I'm probably okay. You know what? I'm probably going to like grab it real quick, because liquidation, I think, on one of the Pokemon's, one of the Pokemon, no, on one of the future encounters, it is going to be useful. Metal Coat is useful. And this is the den we need. And before that, we are going to deposit our Jangmo. We need to, again, set, go into settings. And set the battle, or like the text speed to slow. Yes. Go out, save the game. Very good. And we need a rare then. That wasn't a rare. Hopefully we'll get it in a few tries. Okay, nope. Next one. We need to make sure our Jangmo gets as small XP as possible, because he will be used from Galar Mine onwards. And yeah, we really need to balance like how much XP each Pokemon gets before Milo. Once we enter the gym, we don't care about that. Like once we enter the gym, we can go level 21. Because in the gym, again, there are 3 trainers in the first one. We can skip 2 of them, but we are not able to, thanks to the rules. We need to battle them as well. So in this generation, since it's impossible to access the box once you are in a gym, it's like since you cannot manipulate your party from that point onwards, it's the only like the level limitation makes sense only after you have entered the gym, or like the level limitation makes sense for them until the moment you enter the gym. That's the precise version. Okay, a wishing piece, please. This time around, no. Okay, never mind. Okay. Nope. Next one will be it. I can feel it. Let's go. By that I meant the next one after this one, of course. Come on, it's 10%, it's not that high. Nope. Come on. Okay. Almost. That was almost a rare, except it was a common. Come on. You would actually do a nice set on combo with like. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how exactly are we going to play that. Because it learns close combat. You know what? Never mind. I thought it was hammer arm. Noble Raw. It's not something we needed. It does learn iron defense. Okay, come on. No luck. Next. Next time. Next one is gonna be it. Hopefully. So, okay, we really need a rare one, please. Most of our encounters are going to be from rare dens. So, hopefully we'll have a bit better luck. Come on. Nope. Come on, sometimes it takes like... In one of the runs, I literally had this on the first try. First try rare. Easy. Common one is it doesn't have the encounter we need specifically right now. It would later, but we kind of need this right now. Because the way things work is that right now we can only have level, or like, no, not level 1, it's 1 star. Right now we can only have 1 star encounters. And this particular den, the lizard Pokemon we need from this particular den in the common pool spawns only at level 2 or like as a 2-star encounter. So, however, the problem with that is that 2-star encounters are not unlocked until Milo is defeated. So these are specifically the only Pokemon I can catch right now that are lizard Pokemon and that are available as a 1-star raid. For everything else, we need to defeat Milo. So Milo is a huge, like, stepping stone in this challenge. Please? No. So that's why we need to do this, unfortunately. Otherwise, we cannot beat this particular challenge. Once we have the rare den spawned, the Pokemon itself is a 40%, so that shouldn't take that much time, or like this much time. I'm pretty sure it won't. Okay, come on. Nope. Come on. 10%. Just give me that 10%. The Pokemon we are after is specifically a 1-star raid only at this specific den. Which means we can spawn it right now before Milo. Which means we can defeat Milo. Come on. Nope. Game be like, nope. Come on, we really need these 2 Pokemon to defeat Milo. Last time I have wiped on Milo using Jangmo. It was so sad. Milo's last Pokemon is a level 20 Eldegoss, which hits like a truck. Nope. And I kind of messed up Dynamaxing. I should have Dynamaxed. Right from the start, it lowered Jangmo's HP to red, like the first attack, which is the normal one, so like max strike. Jangmo went down to the red, went into the red, and it was just miserable from there. Because after that, it got KO'd, unfortunately. And oh, come on. I messed up. Oh, we don't need this. I messed up. I messed up. No. Why did I mess up? Now we cannot despawn this. Can we? Okay. change of plans. That means we need to go to forward with the story without catching this, because I literally messed up. This isn't what we need, unfortunately. I don't even know what this is, but it's like I cannot waste my levels on this thing trying to reroll it for the Pokemon that we need. I wasted a. You know what? What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna make back a bit of our, so that at least we don't miss those. Yeah, we will need to make back our. Oh, here's my kitty cat. What you doing here? Come here. Oh, she's so nasty. She throws herself on the ground so that I start petting her. And then she starts biting. What happens now? Come on, I don't want... Oh, come on. This is not fair at all. Now we have to defeat this? Stupid thing. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe I messed this up. This is so trivial. I should not be messing something like this up. This is so stupid. Experience utterly useless. I need to go and feed the cat real quick. Shouldn't take more than this round. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I can't believe this situation. And we've literally wasted our chance to, because this is our encounter for this section. So we cannot catch the Pokemon we were meant to catch here. We can only catch that now after... Don't even need this. We can only catch it after Milo now. Do we at least get anything useful? No. Such a shame. Okay. Let's just go. I don't even care. We need to get back him for the time being, because this is where the real challenge starts. We really need to battle all the trainers, and some of them will have things I would not want to battle. with our Sobble. But Sobble also needs a different held item. The Mystic Water. And we're going to give the leftovers to him. Probably. Yeah, I mean, we should be. Okay. We need to heal this Sobble and off we go. I'm pretty sure we can one-shot Scorbunny now with Mystic Water. Not Wooloo. I have a strategy for Milo specifically in mind using Jangmo. We'll see if it's going to work. Okay. The stupid quick attack though. Okay, there we go with a one shot. And then a Rocketish is probably arranged for a one shot, I think. Maybe because we have such a high special attack, it's going to go down in one hit regardless of our roll, our damage roll, but let's see. In the meanwhile, I will try and find out where we can get our next Pokemon encounter. Yeah, this was not a one shot. And we don't get a free heal here, so... We can get one at South Lake Mylock, which is... we need to heal. Which is... which is perfect. Normally we can skip this, not here. She has a Vulpix, should go down very easily. Okay. Yeah, we're going to catch our next encounter at South Lake Mylock. Well, we might be able to delay that after Kabu, which would probably be for the best. Is it a common spawn though? Yes, it is from a common pool, which makes things less complicated. Which means this is, so Lake Mylock, South Lake Mylock B common. Okay. Let's go into the next trainer fight. We don't need a Zigzagoon. I hate the Zigzagoons zigging and zagging around me. It makes it so easy to bump into them accidentally. Pancham, it's probably a range. My kitty cat. Yep. It wasn't even a range, I think. Pancham is just buff. Okay. Where's my kitty cat? Okay, the next trainer unfortunately has a bunch of well, we cannot skip him. He has a bunch of grass Pokemon. Yummy. The kitty cat has disappeared. Her name's Yumi. None of these we can one-shot, especially not with like minus attack nature, which we have. You know what? Never mind. I just didn't have enough faith. That was the problem. His famous last words, though. Leftovers is going to be really useful for this run overall, because, I mean, and this is what awaits us with Milo as well. So this is why we need to be really careful. Here's my kitty cat. She doesn't want me. I'm fairly certain that for the next couple of trainers, we will not be able to, we will not need. What do they have? I need to check it real quick. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we will use only Sobble and save levels in this thing, because we might there's a fair chance of us over leveling here, which is something we need to avoid. I know we get a free heal here, but it shouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Also, I forgot to set the text speed back. Wait to Turffield is pretty long, it's not that long. Okay, so let's go to set that back to fast. Easy. There's a trainer here, again, we cannot skip. I'm gonna shake the tree first. Yeah, one more. Those are useless. I mean, yeah, well, I'll take that. I mean, not useless, but like not very useful. It's like Oranberry is going to, you know, we have so many of them already. I don't know where she's looking, but it's like I literally have to talk to her in order not to miss her. Let's call her Kaylee. Her Pokemon, yeah, should go down with relative ease, but who knows what might happen. Yep. Then she has a Squirtle, which is known for tanking my hits easily. With like ease. As I said. Finally, we evolve. Kinda need it. Very important, we must make sure that we do not press B here. Easy. Okay. Don't talk to her. There's no need. Postman. We need to go defeat the postman as well. Like this guy is again one of those trainers. So easy to just skip. He has a Delibird. Like who uses Delibird? Luckily with the Mystic Water now we can like one-shot most things. And last trainer is the schoolboy. We cannot skip him no matter how hard we would have tried. And yeah, luckily these things will go down to, I mean this thing will go down to a water pulse. Next thing might not. Let's see. Okay, please confuse. No, instead it uses confusion on us. Unfair. Okay. That one is really useful for obvious reasons, and I'm fairly certain we should heal. There's the healing lady. She's like a Pokemon center, so we cannot use her for healing services. We need to use items. Encounters are so limited on this run. And we get so many useless items too. Oops. Roller should pretty much go down to Water Gun. Come on, hitting my microphone left and right. She has 3 timbers. Very annoying. These things I think are ranges, so it's not 100% sure that I KO them with water pulse, although let's see. Okay, so we have a really good special attack at least. For the rival fight we will need to bring in our Jangmo for sure. And then on the route after that, we will have a couple of encounters. Like, if we make it there with both of the Pokemon, like, below 18, then we should be okay. From that point onwards, it should be okay. Okay, so this one should probably be a... I don't know if it's a range and we're just hitting the ranges, or if it's like 100% KO. Okay. But it's pretty good. She's so happy we defeated her. I think there is like nothing good here. This is Scary Face. I mean, Scary Face is like probably has its uses. I don't know. Maybe not. She's unskippable. However, she has 2 ground Pokemon, ground type Pokemon. I'm relatively certain Water Gun alone should be enough here. Wilbur is the only concern. It's a relatively high level and relatively good bulk in comparison to Diglett, but okay, water. I'm just doing this because we need to preserve the PP, right? Because we cannot heal, and we're not gonna get any free heals until after we enter the gym. We have one more battle here. Ether is like very useful, and this thing is not useful at all. Those are some heavy duty boots. I guess we can collect them. It's not gonna matter too much. Roly-Coly again. Water Gun should be more than enough. I never know if Roly-Coly is already fire type or if it's just rock type. If it's fire or rock type. But regardless. I think level-wise we should be okay-ish. We need to get the Jangmo back in the party. I'm kind of concerned going into the fight with lower HP, like so, but... I mean... whatever. Because especially his first Pokemon, we need to one-shot that. His first Pokemon is so annoying. Where are we now? Okay, there we go. His first Pokemon is Solosis with Endeavor. And last time I got hit by... which was really nasty. We jumped down to 2 HP. Immediately, but I think except for the Hatena we should be able to one-shot the rest. Yeah. I very much hope so. Come on, please. Let this be a one-shot. Okay, nice. This is the scariest Pokemon he has. Gothia is not that scary. We should be able to tank Psybeam. Yeah, relatively easily. Water gun. And a hut tenor. Pretty sure this is not going to go down in one hit, but let's see. Let me prove myself wrong. No, it is going to if it's going to hit itself in confusion. Please. Nope. Instead it uses confusion on us. And I mean, yeah, that's basically it. Swift it and we are done. Okay, Tearful Look is semi-useful. We can, well, definitely more useful than Bind, at least. He's mad. We don't care. We cannot talk to her. And, well, we could talk to her, but there's no point in doing so. Energy powder is very useful, and the tree. Let's shake that tree. Okay, more. I don't think this can give us citrus berries, which are the most useful. But at least it is giving us a bunch of things. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I know the Poker Kid has a Pikachu. So we will switch Pokemon here. Probably should heal him as well. Because we are not getting any free heals. And we cannot go to the city unless we defeated everyone here. And those are the rules for this challenge. Probably should be enough for now. Switch the Pokemon around. Like so. And let's go fight the Poker Kid. So disturbing how Pikachu says Pikachu. He has a human voice instead of like a Pokemon voice. Oh, don't thunder wave me. Nice, nice start. Poker Kid knows his stuff. Well, he goes down anyway. We need to heal that off immediately. So the there we go. There's so many of these. There is there's something useful here. Not the nest balls necessarily, but a rare candy. Right, this thing. Sharbeak might be useful later on. And for now, let's go and defeat the other Poker Kid. I mean, no, you know what? Let's battle her. She's the one with... yeah, electric... Yeah, this one we really want to go and defeat with Jangmo. Because she has an Electrike, this one. I mean, Electrike doesn't really come with any useful moves. So it's technically a quick attack. But the load that she has after this has absorb. So we probably are better off just defeating these, using these specific Pokemon. Okay. And for Lotus, we can just go Dragon Claw. Easy. Yeah, we are probably going to be fine as far as experience is concerned. Okay, the second Pokekid has a no, this one has an Eevee, of course. Pikachu and Eevee having like the human voices is just, I don't know, so strange for me. Eevee's faster. Great. We better off with a heal, I think. Yeah, just like so. And last Pokekid, number 3, has 2 Pokemon. Joltik and Grubbin. Again, I wouldn't want to go up against those with my Drizzile, which I have forgotten to upgrade the script. Okay. There we go. Now it has been upgraded, and we can just Dragon Claw these. Speed was already low, so. And we will, before we go into the gym, we will need to reteach one move to our Jangmo. Very important. But that is, I believe, the only way we can defeat the gym. If he knows that one particular move. And Grubbin, yeah, of course. Grubbin is weak. Like, to me, like, is he called Vikavolt, the thing this evolves into? That is such a strange Pokemon, such a cool design, such a cool concept. But, because it's bug electric. But the fact that that particular Pokemon is so slow, we're not going to need this, by the way. I don't know why I picked it up. Just out of habit. I don't know, I wish that Pokemon was like better, but it's really not that good from what I can tell, stat-wise. I have not actually used it, like, in a real scenario. Oh, we have another Poké. Oh, that's the one with the Milcery. For that, however, we really want to swap Pokemon. For obvious reasons, and we need to heal this as well. Last potion. This challenge is going to be harder. So what do we have? We have energy roots, which is nice. We have revival herb. These are literally useless. Super potions. Okay, we can probably sort these by like type. Which did almost nothing, but yeah, whatever. Energy powder is also good. Like soon these will become the MVPs, right? Because yeah. Let's defeat the Poker Kid. Oh yeah, of course, I've already switched Pokemon. Water Pulse PP running relatively low, but we should be able to manage. Great. Okay. Yeah, I'm fairly certain now we can stay within the range of level 20, right? So repel. There is one more trainer we have not faced yet, and it's this one. I wonder if I should go. Yeah, probably we should switch Pokemon here, to be honest. Because there are four Poker Kids which we have defeated, and her, and another Pokemon breeder. So yeah, two Pokemon breeders or two male Poker Kids and two female Poker Kids. And then it's very important we teach a certain move to this Jangmo. She's probably going to... Okay, no. She can heal. She has a potion. She likes to use in battle. Something we ourselves cannot do. Butterfree going down to Dragon Claw. Butterfree is so weak stat-wise. I wish it was not this weak. Because Butterfree is a cool Pokemon. An OG Pokemon. Oh, this drops some heavy XP, so glad we kept this for last. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we can spam Dragon Claw now. This should be our last battle before we get the free heal, so. Wish this Jangmo was not a minus attack. Okay, so wheat. Now we bump into Milo real quick for a cutscene, and then we're going to the Pokemon Center to teach Jangmo his move that he needs in order for us to defeat this gym with just one Pokemon. going to be nothing crazy or extraordinary, but also, are we able to teach what's the move's name? Beat up? No, not beat up, not body press. Body press is really good. No, we don't have that. Okay, whatever. Oh, wait a second, because it's yeah, whatever. Let me grab the Pokemon Center. Let me go to the Pokemon Center real quick. Bow wow. Yeah, we need the move relearner. And we need to remember protect. Very important. Instead of scary face. Because I think we did not go for one. Yeah, we can grab that like really quickly. Probably. I know. Here we go. Where's the TM? Or maybe I'm stupid and I forgot that that particular TM that I'm looking for is not here. Oh no, it's definitely not here, because the one I'm going to go for is a rock type beam missile, isn't it? Which is like, I mean, if we could learn it on any other Pokemon, maybe I would use, yeah, Rock Blast. No, I do not like Rock Blast. I don't want to use Rock Blast. Yeah, whatever. In that case, let's just continue with the story. And hopefully, probably defeat Milo. We need to follow Doggo here. Very useful. I don't actually know what these items are. X attacks, we cannot use them, literally. So, tough luck. More story. Galar region, darkest day, blah blah blah. And we can just fly back to the Pokemon Center, it's faster. After this, our misery, if we can defeat Milo, our misery will finally be over. Because we can... Oh, and we did not get the free heal at all. Oh, we get the free heal when we go into the gym battle. Hop is already done. Oh, I mean, when we go into the gym challenge. So that's when we get the free heal. If we do. If not, okay, then we're in a little bit of a pinch. But it's fine. So yeah, both my Pokemon are below the level threshold, so both are below level, both are level 20 or below, so we can enter the gym challenge. And hopefully by the end of this, we will emerge with the victory. I'm really not happy that we don't have this second Pokemon that we wanted to go for, simply because I messed up. So that was entirely my fault. Okay, can we defeat this gym using Jangmo only? Because as soon as we start using Drizzile, especially on Milo, we just cannot use him. He one-shots. He one-shots the Drizzile with max overgrowth. Okay, let's do the challenge. Also, let me just confirm if we did get the free heal, because we should have. Yep, okay, sweet. So the first trainer we cannot, we actually cannot skip. He just has one Gossifleur, I think. And we can probably just, yeah, hammer away using Dragon Claw on pretty much everything. Love to see that. Our Jangmo is so bad that its attack stat is, I think the attack stat is low as well as its minus attack nature, so yeah. And especially since like Jangmo is going to be so weak for some time. Normally we go to the left here, but we go to the right. Because we need to defeat this guy. Dew and Odish. Yep, but use at least relatively weak. This one's fast as well. We go headbutt. Okay. Give us the Odish. Let's go Dragon Claw. Is this a range? Yes, great. So glad we hit it. Let's go with the sheep. Into the last challenge. Right here, normally, again, you would go to the far left. Which is probably what we're going to do anyways. But I'm also going to conveniently run into the trainer. We cannot skip her, unfortunately. In this run. Or like with this challenge. With this rules. With this rule set. Hello, I'm right here. Okay, let's go Dragon Claw. Yeah, we can just Dragon Claw here, basically. Rapid spin. Annoying. Okay. And yep, basically Dragon Claw is the only viable option. Of course, yeah, of course. Acid and okay, nothing happened with it, which is great. Let's hit the other range as well. Yes. And I'm probably can use just a bit of level up on this one because I really want to maximize my chances. Like technically at this point, since we're already inside, we could be level 23. I'm not going to go that far. I just want to use one. So like until we get to level 20 basically. Okay, so we can probably use a couple more. Not that many. Okay, nice. Because of workup. Because workup is something we are going to use. For now, I will put it inside of, well, instead of bulldoze. Because we're not going to use bulldoze here. And hopefully we will be able to set up on the Gossifleur, which is his first Pokemon. With Protect, we will be able to heal ourselves every round. Or like every other round too. So that's something to keep in mind. This thing has a rapid spin round magical leaf. Unfortunately, we don't resist round because we are bulletproof and not soundproof, which would have been the preferred ability. But this Jangmo is just, it cannot get much worse than this, basically. So if we can win with this Jangmo, we are in a really good position. Okay, I'm pretty sure ultimately I would need like at least two rounds of setup, maybe 3, because I'm fairly certain the Eldegoss is going to outspeed me. So we really want to one-shot it. Let's just see how setup will look like on this thing, because it should not be able to do much against us. Okay, we're faster until it starts spamming rapid spin. It would be so useful to be soundproof. Don't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? Also, I could have healed. That is a mistake on my part. But this is why we brought Protect. We can just Protect every second turn and get a heal from the leftovers. It might be a cheap trick, but we literally must use it. Work up. Nice. Magical Leaf. All day, every day. We need more HP, so we Protect again. Third workup. I'm pretty sure we can go... yeah, +4 on this one easily. Rapid spin. So now it's going to be faster. Except when I use Protect, of course. which we will use right now. Very annoying that it is now faster. Yeah, one more workup. Should be fine. So now a +4. So annoying that we're not soundproof. One more heal and then we can finish it. And we will actually Dynamax and use Max Wormwind like that, because in Dynamax we of course have more HP and leftovers should heal us for more. Even if the Eldegoss is going to be able to tank one hit from this, even then we should be able to hold out with the Dynamax until we KO it. So in 2 turns it should basically go down. There's no way it doesn't. And there we go. That's 1 down. And we were still faster. How is that even possible? Even the trainer's Gossifleur was faster than ours. Faster than us when we... Yeah. Okay, Max Wormwind. I'm fairly certain we are able to tank 1 hit from this. If this doesn't KO. But ideally I would want a KO on this. Now, max overgrowth we can tank easily. That is of no concern to us. Especially considering that now we get to heal as well if this thing doesn't go down. Well, it should. I do think it should. No, you can tank 1. Okay, whatever. Never mind. It was the correct choice to go +4. +6 would have been a waste of time. And +2 would have just been not enough. So we have 1 more round, yeah, plus the we heal. We employ all kinds of heals on ourselves, and as long as this thing right now uses max overgrowth, okay, max overgrowth is fine. If he went for max strike, and that got a crit, then we might have been in trouble. Yes, finally, Milo defeated for the first time in 4 attempts. With the worst possible, almost the worst possible Jangmo that we can catch. So bad. Okay. Okay, we're back in the game now. Now that we've defeated Milo, we can catch Pokemon up to level 25, and we can spawn level 2 Dynamax Pokemon basically. So before we would go to Nessa, we will get ourselves the next 2 Pokemon, which are going to be found at, let me see. So the first, I'm pretty sure it's in a wild area. Oh, and it's a common one too. Okay, that's nice to know. So we need to go to this. Okay, I know where this is. Okay, next Pokemon will be very useful against Nessa, except we won't be able to use it because it's going to be level 25 to 30, which is a shame. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I mean Jangmo should still be fine with carrying us all the way through Nessa, which means we don't really need this Pokemon like right now. Could be useful though for the XP. I don't know. However, there's another Pokemon which I want to catch like probably right now. And for that we are going to fly to the crown, again, the Isle of Armor. I don't understand why this isn't to fly there. Oh, because I didn't go in. Stupid me. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Scratch that. One more thing we will do before any of that is get the bike, which is right here. Go this way, and what is this? Energy root, that's useful. Also, there is a TM here, or is it a TR? I think it's a TM. Right here. Which is Brutal Swing, which is useful. It is a good ability to have. It's a good TM. And the stone. Before we can get the bike, there is a trainer battle. There is a double battle. So again, Route 5 is one of those routes you just normally skip every trainer on. However, right now we have so many trainers here to face, and I have no idea what each of them have. So like, because the reporter cameraman is a Helioptile Clink combination, which means which means I would... Okay, here is the thing. We can skip them just by doing this, which is what I'm going to do. I know. We will defeat them, but I just really want the bike, because I want our next Pokemon to be with us before we face them. And so once we have the bike, which is like right here, we are not going to go into Hop 4. We are not allowed to go into Hop 4 before we complete this route. And so with that, after this we need to find my next Pokemon, which is going to be yeah, this is problematic. It's in the Pod Bottom Desert. But last time I couldn't manage to spawn it like at all. Okay. Water Pulse and this. Oh wait a second, one of those Pokemon that I cannot actually use against Nessa. So, you know what, there's no point in doing that. We need to defeat Nessa first. Which is like very unfortunate. But yeah, who cares? We got a bunch of trainers to take care of here then. But at least now we will get to have the bike. Oh my god, there are so many trainers here. I always just skip this part. So. Oh, and they have some relatively good Pokemon too. Yeah, whatever. Water Pulse on this. We get a free heal after Hop, I'm fairly certain. Water Gun. I mean, there is a possibility, You know what? There is one way we could get that Pokemon that I am talking about without a Dynamax lair, and I'm thinking of doing that actually. You know what? Let's do that. 2 Pokemon is just way too scary for me right now. Using 2 Pokemon is just way too scary for me right now. So what we're going to do is pop back into the bag, heal up a bit if needed. No, we are going to get back our second Pokemon, of course, from the boxes. And we will get our third lizard Pokemon, believe it or not, 3 hours, 15 minutes into the run. We still need to fly here, and finally now we finally have the bike, so no worries. We can travel properly, and also we can skin the bike. So from this regular one, we can switch to a proper skin. Oh. Now we can get some more watts for the ones we have, like for the watts we have used up in futility, because I misclicked. Yeah, one more. Ah, those were useless. I don't need those. I need citrus berries, but I'm not sure like on which trees they grow. I haven't really properly checked. But we can just run away. We don't need that. Yeah, let's go in. And with that, we'll have this as a fly spot. So disturbing that she's the wife of the old man and this is their son. It's like the old dude is like old guy's like what, 70 years old? I don't know. Pokemon can be disturbing sometimes. Remember way back when in Gen 1? Remember the Pokemon Tower? I mean, once you were big enough to understand what was going on there, it was like, and the scary music too. I mean, what are we doing here? So, let's talk to her. Very important. Because we need the black bike. Oh, only when we have the... I did not actually know that. I did not actually know you need the water bike for this to work. There's an item here. Revival herb. Literally useless. Useless. I don't even know what we can get for these. Okay. Let's shake this one. We don't need the apricorns. Please, something useful. You know what? I'm taking the lychee. Jaw. Not going to be used much. At least I don't plan on using it too much. We would actually need that thing over there. For that we need to go through the... Oh, we have a serious mint. Okay, we are going to probably use one of these mints. I mean, Sirius is already better than what we have on So this is how we can change the nature. Okay, never mind. This run is not dead. This run is not dead yet then. So if one thing has fallen on the ground, that means the leftovers probably quit. No. Okay, never mind. Miracle Seed, probably not going to be very useful. I need to shake all them trees here. Already. Okay, whatever. I don't need these apricorns. Or do I? I'm not even sure what they do. These are only like for cooking, aren't they? We need them citrus berries, please. There we go, 2 citrus berries. This is the run. It's 5 citrus berries. Crazy. Okay, and we need to go around. Well, ultimately we need to go to that cave, but we need to go around here. And find nothing of interest. I mean, unfortunately we cannot use Farfetch'd. I thought we could go over there without using... Okay. You know what? Never mind. Never you mind. Oh no, it's probably possible I've just taken a wrong turn somewhere. However, let me go for this thing. Yeah, the Moo Milk. I kind of forgot about that. Shame on me. And this is our next encounter. A Cubone. So let's catch it. I really would have wanted a Cubone from a lair, but this is what we get. The reason we didn't get to him earlier is because, one, it's very useless on... It is rather useless on the first 2 gyms, but because... Also, this Cubone could have come at level 22 to 23 as well, I think. In which case, we would not have been able to catch it, and we would just have wasted our chance to get the Cubone. So this is our next Pokemon, and I'm gonna name it after one of my subscribers. Or I mean, not one of my subscribers, but Dan Plays, who popped into the chat today. So, Dan Plays, welcome to the party. There is Stealth Rock here, which we are going to get, and also the held item, obviously, for Cubone, in a second. Which is right here. Thick Club. Let's check Cubone. What sort of a Cubone we managed to snag for ourselves. It is a neutral rockhead. Okay, cool. You know what? I'll take that. We really don't want to use this. I didn't know by heart what that was. We can, I'm fairly sure, teach it. Bulldoze. But there's also another TM that I want to grab real quick, which is this way. And another item here somewhere. Where was it? All these stupid items though. Rocky Helmet is actually not bad. I don't know if we will be able to utilize it or not. Revive is trash, obviously. Firestone not needed. Shiny Stone not needed. Reversal, I would want to avoid using this. All these shiny stones that we don't need. Wishing Piece. Nice. This is not so very nice. We need to run away from this. You know what we're going to do? Let's use the one Pokédoll we have. Doesn't matter. These max ethers are really good. Soft sand, this is also really good. We just need the... Nope. That's a drill butt. Revive. Pick it up, please. Yes. Oh, very nice. We've got so many wishing pieces. Okay. Did we get what we came here for? No, we got reversal, but oh god, stealth. Not stealth rock. I mean, oh, okay, stealth rock is also apparently a thing he can learn, but we don't need that. What we need is, well, brutal swing is actually useful. Probably instead of tail whip. I mean, doesn't matter. Plus, we need where's bulldozer? There we go. We need at least one stab. Problem with bulldoze is that, yeah, in double battles it hits everything. So, and we don't have a flying type. We don't have a flying lizard just yet. Doubt we will ever have one at all. A TM for drill run or should be here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I've missed it. But let me just scour around one more time. Is it that? Yes, it is. So let me check if he can learn this one instead. Because I'm pretty sure the drill run is like single target. No, he cannot. Unfortunate. These bags of stardust, very, very, very useful. Okay, bottle cap is actually useful, but like we're not going to be able to use it. Oh, and I left this here as well. I mean, I don't know if we're going to... I'm pretty sure none of the Pokemon that we're going to be able to catch carry guts, in which case that would be useful. But I mean, even with guts, we can just pre-poison or pre-burned Pokemon and go with that. Okay, next... so somehow we need to go to the other side of the beach here. No, please no. Which is through here. Somehow you can get there, I'm told. You know what? That tree we are going to collect as well. Like so. Okay, I'll take the one. The one citrus berry. Better than 0, definitely. So I know generally we'll need to go that direction for the beach. What is that? Shed shell. Not useful. Tank growth, I never really realized like how gigantic it is. And this way, there we go. There's twigs we don't really need, like, at all. Come on, what is going on? Grab it, please. Oh my god, these twigs. Okay, so we are at the beach. There is 2 items that are useful here. One we already have, the mystic water. Let's go with, like, there are 2 TMs that are useful here. Actually TRs, because we don't really need the mystic water. I'm gonna grab it just for the heck of it, but we don't actually need it. Liquidation is the one thing that is very useful. I doubt we can teach it to any of our Pokemon. Pretty sure Sobble is the only water type we're going to be able to utilize during this run. But the other item, where is that? It was right there, right? And this TM, if this TR, if I remember correctly, is Electro Ball, which is really useful. Revival herb, not useful at all. This tree is suspiciously close to the water. Hopefully it's all citrus berries. A wiki berry. Don't actually know what that does. Okay. These Pokemon are so scary. We bump into them, we might just lose. Oh, it was another tree. It's so bad that these berries are just one use only. They really shouldn't be, in my opinion at least. And these things too, like, it can only be used once, like, why? It's utterly useless this way. Again, we need to be careful here not to bump into any of this strong Pokemon. But there is, I think, one more item we would need from here. Or maybe we can't reach that. Let's see if this is it. Heat rock, no. This is definitely not it. Okay, let's take a look here on the beach if we have anything useful. Anything at all. There was like one item here. Okay, well, not useful. There was another one back here. I'm gonna grab it real quick and then off we go. There was like something right here, right? Purse string, we don't need that. I think we've pushed our luck far enough. We have what we came for. So we now can fly back to the double battle and complete Route 5. Okay, let's do this. Right off the bat, we need to switch him in. Like so. And let's go. They have a Helioptile and a Clink. Now, one bulldozer would be enough for both. As I said, I'm not able to heal or anything, so we're limited in what we can use. As you can see, Brutal Swing would, it would target everything and bulldoze as well. So we kind of need to like focus down Helioptile first, I think. Probably. He can. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. I have the MVP strat and I don't use it. So because we can just bulldoze and he can just protect. Easy. How did I forget about that? Nice, we can even tank the quick attack. There we go, so much easier. And probably a brutal swing is again a multi-hit attack, so we can just I don't know, focus it down with Dragon Claw. Okay, great. You know, one thing I'm definitely going to do right now is use the Serious Mint on... I don't even know like where the game puts that because I never used... Oh my god, what is this? Lessen the damage taken from one super effective flying type attack. These are actually really good, but like again, it's like one use only, so not that useful unfortunately because of that very reason. Here's a Serious Mint. And we need to give it to him because like minus attack nature. No, please don't. Anything but that. Alright, next up. Let's see the Cook. Cook has a dragon type, which is also grass type, which is problematic. Well, I mean, it only knows Wither and Astonish, so it doesn't matter. Let's just swap Pokemon. Swap him to the front. I'm gonna hop off the bike here because you legit can't see where you're going. Heal balls are usually very useful. In every den, we're going to use heal balls to catch the Pokemon. And so Dragon Claw, I hope you will KO. Almost. Withdraw, doesn't matter. So many grass types here. I can't use anything but Jangmo. No, stay away from me. Minchino, whatever the name of this Pokemon is not a lizard Pokemon, so we cannot use it. Come on, give me something good. You know what? This is the first place you can catch a Farfetch'd at. This is, I'm fairly sure, is attract is like not bad. We'll see if it's useful at all. Okay, this is the one with... well, where is Pokemon breeder Adrian? Is that you? No. For the other Pokemon breeder, we will really want to lead with someone else. Dragon Claw on this. Because we have the two Team ER grunts, we've already defeated them. Yeah, there is one more trainer somewhere. Maybe it's in the build. Maybe she's in the building. He or she. It's called Adrian, so that usually is a male name where I'm coming from. Oh God, why? Well, whatever. Tickle. Oh, so that's why. I literally cannot use any other Pokemon here except for this, because this thing has Razor Leaf, and my Drizzile is not going to be able to tank that. So I guess we have to use Dragon Claw spam here. Play nice as well. I mean, eventually, if she keeps this up, oh my God, my attack is like -3 by now. It's gonna hit like a wet noodle. Oh God. Okay. I'm afraid of Razor Leaf so very much. Yeah, I might just... You know what? I might just try and spam work up. Because I really need to reserve my PP, right? So this is the only reason I'm doing this. We don't have a special move yet. So... This is amazing just how annoying even some of these early game encounters can be. Let's protect. Okay, one more workup. Razor Leaf, nice. We need to take every opportunity to heal here. Protect. And after this, we go in and finish it, hopefully, with Dragon Claw. Come on. Okay. Okay. I need to do that because we need to reserve the PP of Dragon Claw, obviously. We get so much money in this game, man. Most of it I just can't even use, like, at all. Okay, next, I can see where the next trainer is. We are going to heal him back up. But then we need to switch him out. And where is the Oranberry? Okay, like that. And I'm fairly certain we should lead with him. Oh, why did I come all the way in here? It's literally useless. Okay, okay. Draining Kiss. Our special... Okay. You know, I think we will be able to one-shot most of her Pokemon. Use the breeder. Adrian. So it's... this would have been really dicey because this one is normal fighting, but the rest of the Pokemon are Cutiefly with Fairy Wind, Sweet Scent, but most importantly Ralts with like Draining Kiss, and this didn't KO. And it leered me. Love you. Ralts. Please KO. Maybe. Yes. Okay. And then Cutiefly should go down. I'm fairly certain of that. Cutiefly is only level 18, so... Okay. And that was the last Pokemon we needed to defeat. So next is our rival. I wonder if we are healed up properly. We are. Let's go into the rival fight, and I'm going to call it there and then. And I'm fair. Yeah, okay. I do think we can just lead with my... Who's the stronger Pokemon? Him or him? This is actually a she, so never mind. Her or him? You know what we could do? I mean... no, I actually lead with this. Mystic Water is making this way too overpowered. And the fact that it's a Drizzile now and not a Sobble. Hop, I think, still uses pre-evolutions. Perhaps maybe for... Maybe only the Rookidee he has evolved into Corvisquire. Yes, that is correct. That's what I like to see. Okay, everything levels up. Corvisquire should go down again. Corvisquire at this point is still just a solo flying type. So technically we can still hit it with a bunch of stuff that is not fighting / bug attack. Bug type attack. Also we can spam PP here because after this we get a heal. And Sucker Punch is actually useful, could be useful. But I mean it is a physical attack. I think I'm just gonna, I mean, you know what, Tearful Look, bye bye. And we can reteach it. Note to self, after this fight, if we want to make it to the gym, we probably need to box Drizzile for the time being. After defeating Reboot, of course. Because, yeah, we don't want to overlevel this. Oh god, yeah, we need to box it, like, right now. So that it doesn't get any more XP. Oh, the game is going to give us, like, 5 revives. Just from these trainer battles and whatnot. So, Pokemon... Yeah, we didn't actually get the free heal, I'm stupid. We didn't get a free heal here. So, yeah. Actually, there are 2 more trainers down the road, which we need to defeat. It's gonna be tricky. Let's go and do that, and then I'm calling it. First trainer is guarding this, which is utterly useless. So, just one last check on the Pokemon that we have. I'm not sure Yeah, I'm not sure which one this is, like which trainer this is, but we're probably better off leading with him. Because the Cubone is going to be very useful in the third gym. Yep, Dragon Claw. It was a good choice to lead with this. Because of the move leafage, which is, I mean, I know it's not that much, but it doesn't deal that much, but still. Best not, you know, try anything funny leading with the ground type against a grass type. Hopefully this headbutt KOs, not entirely certain. Nope. Should have just stick to Dragon Claw, because literally, yeah, literally it doesn't matter. Because next, yeah, oh, we're even fast, doesn't matter. Because after this trainer, there is one more trainer with one Pokemon. Fling is when you fling the item, right? Fling is held item. No, we don't need this. I'll retaliate it. No, we do not need this. Yes. Woobat should go down to Dragon Claw. Yeah, so basically these are the last trainers we need to face, and after this we need, as we go into Gym 2, we'll be healed. We'll get the free heal anyways, so shouldn't be a concern. Next trainer actually has a Krogunk, the office worker, and so we will. I don't know why I keep coming in here. So bad at menuing. And so with this, we're going to face her. She's an office worker. Then what is she doing here? She just, you know, popped out for a quick battle. Trainer selection in this game is also, it's like, I don't understand why, but it's like, so, like you only have like the breeders, the office workers, the poker kids. There are no like ace trainers. There are no buck catchers. There are no fishermen. Probably there is like one fisherman. There is like a couple of artists. So most of the trainer classes are like missing. I'm pretty sure we don't have hikers. They're called backpackers, and like I don't know why. Yep, so a couple of things here before we go into the gym. Okay. There is one item in particular that I want from here, although technically we shouldn't need it. Which is this. Full heal. And then we cannot buy any healing items from those NPCs. But there is one item I need, which is in the corner actually. I just remembered it. Which is this magnet. I don't even know what they sell. It's an herb shop. Yeah, I cannot buy anything from here. She's made, she says. And this one sells all the like essences. Doubles prize money is useless. Okay. Full essence. Full incense, I'm so stupid. Bloated and slow moving. Yeah, we don't really need these. And we could get a useful one here for... We already have this. Okay, so nothing from her. And there's another thing here, which is Shell Bell, which is again really useful. Every time the Pokemon damages, or like the Pokemon uses a move that does damage to the opponent Pokemon, we heal ourselves. No. This is what we came here for. The 2 super potions. Very useful. And Nessa. There's another item here. Electro Web TM. I'm going to pick it up. Probably not going to use it. But it's beside there. Yep. Also, we need an update to our Pokemon roster. With Cubo. And I said I'm going to call off the stream after the rival fight, but I am actually going to call it off right as we enter, as I put back my last Pokemon. Because now it's all of us are below 24, which is really nice. I'm probably not going to use him much, so we can just rely on these 2. If I have to, he's going to be in the party just in case. But this is the team composition I'm entering the gym into. This is the team composition I'm taking this gym on with. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, finally we have made it through Milo. And next time, I'm going to pause it here. Next time, we're going to face Nessa. And so with that, thank you very much if you have tuned in to this stream. I appreciate it very much. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like these types of challenges, I have all sorts of challenges coming up. With Pokemon games, because I love running these games in challenge modes, self-imposed restrictions such as this. So if you really don't want to miss that, don't forget to turn on the bell either. But if you just subscribe, and every time I'm live, you're going to get you're not going to get a notification, but like every time I'm going to jump to the top of your subscription list if you subscribe. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in today, and I'll see you in the next